And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before this. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Scott is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Lopez in at the 5. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Now here's Jordan following the miss by Giannis. And here is Jordan. Wembanyama, a screen on Middleton. Jordan passes to Wembanyama. Prince against Scott. Pass to Middleton. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
And the dunk by Jordan.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Lillard surveying the D. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Lillard, bounce pass. Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really not easy to stick with Brook Lopez in the screen and roll. This guy fantastic moving after the screen.
Wembanyama, a screen. The drive by Scott. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And stolen by Scott. And there's the drive. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Prince wide open. Sinks the triple.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Now, here's Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Giannis after the basket by Washington. Pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Scott. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And he drives in.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And, Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Puts it up off the inbound. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Blocked again.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, David, thanks. So for Washington, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City. Outside, Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Lillard. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. A drive by Scott. And then Scott slams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Jordan against Middleton. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
It's so assertive offensively. Middleton won't let anything, even the clock, throw off his rhythm.
Outside Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
Bucks trail by 4. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Irving against Lillard. Irving passes to Wembanyama. To the inside, Scott, and finished off by Scott.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Lillard. He has yet to score. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Valanciunas with a screen on Prince. Scott dishes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's the reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Middleton, and it's blocked by Scott. Valanciunas finds Jordan. Outside for Wembanyama. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Giannis. Lopez outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez, a screen on Scott. Lillard fires away from way outside. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jackson. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now, here's Scott. Kicks it out to Jordan. Wembanyama, a screen. A drive by Jordan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Lillard against Irving. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the middle. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Scott against Green. Scott, the pass to Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got his second bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bucks trail by 9. And Lillard kicks to Green. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Lillard with no one around. Trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 now.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Middleton outside. Back to Lillard. Lopez passes to Middleton. Fires the three. That shot no good. Wizards leading by 10. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Scott the pass to Wembanyama. Jordan against Middleton. Kicks it out to Lillard. Outside, Green. Hits it from three-point range.
Don't you love how Lopez sees the floor? This guy is a willing distributor to his teammates.
Wembanyama against Portis. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
Crazy. Crafty in traffic. Lillard beats you with skill, quickness, and that tremendous will.
Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Drive by Scott and finished off by Scott.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pass to Lopez. There's the triple. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here he goes. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Irving against Lillard. Unloads from 13. Washington with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Friends checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 5, Gary Trent Jr.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard, outside for Jordan. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Here's Jordan, and Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Lillard. He's got 7. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Portis. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Screened by Valanciunas. Irving drives in, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Washington, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on on 2K Sports. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Wizards leading by 15. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Chris Middleton is out there with Portis, and it's Green. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey guys, the Wizards' number 2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And he makes that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated in their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Jackson, he's checked in for right. Here's Bagley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Portis, the pass to Trent. And there's the call on injury. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's... his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Brogdon, he's checked in for Washington. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Wizards second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Here's Trent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Portis sets the pick for Green. Middleton outside. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Bagley with a screen on Trent. Brogdon the pass to Sarr. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Bucks. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Green with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Knocked away. Stolen by Brogdon. They're running. On up the court. Kept alive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Wizards lead by 20.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bagley with a screen on Green. Here's Poole. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls. Trent outside. And he uses the glass on the lane. Trent's got 6.
Defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
Here's Poole. And he makes good on the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Middleton dishes to Prince. And stolen by Kuzma. Poole against Green. Now, here's Poole. Coming off 31 points last game. That one falls. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals. closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Milwaukee making a switch. Lillard's checked in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trent against Brogdon. A floater. Rebound, Washington.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bagley with a screen on Trent. Kuzma outside. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lillard against Poole. Prince outside. On the wing, Green. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The drive by Poole. Bagley, no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Lillard against Poole. Trying to end the drought. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 9 points.
Oh, taking what the defense is giving Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Trent. Washington with the ball. Wembanyama, a screen on Middleton. Jordan trying to...
You got to be kidding.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Trent's checked in for Chris Middleton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Drive by Scott. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Jordan with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Trent. The Bucks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 to 10. Hands it from downtown.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Valanciunas with a screen on Trent. Into the lane. Scott finds Valanciunas. Goes back up. And the layup is good. He's got 8.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Looking at some numbers from Kyrie Irving, coming off a terrific season. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Here's Valanciunas. Scott with the ball. 24 points for him. With the drive. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that Knicks game, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. they'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Portis, who's checked in for Milwaukee, hangs on the trifecta.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Outside for Jordan. Wembanyama up top, defended by Trent. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. Wembanyama against Trent. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lillard against Irving. Lillard outside. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Outside Portis. From outside, off the mark. Wizards leading by 22. Jordan finds Scott. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Drive by Scott. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Scott. Scott's got his fourth assist in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Milwaukee making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Brook Lopez, 3rd.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Here's Jackson. Nice D from Valanciunas. Washington shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Jordan kicks to Scott. Irving against Prince. Valanciunas inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 12.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lillard against Irving. Puts up a 3. Washington with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Valanciunas with a screen on Jackson. Kicks it out to Jordan. Good on the triple.
Michael Jordan.
16 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Jackson looking around. Prince kicks to Green. Shoots over Jordan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Green's got his second basket of the game.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The drive by Scott, and finished off by Scott.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, Washington. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Wembanyama, a screen. Scott the pass to Wembanyama. And the shot goes in. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Lillard against Irving. Prince up top. 5 points in the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Jackson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Chris Middleton.
Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Scott the pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Lillard. One second left. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Wizards out front, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Washington Wizards.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. A question here from astronaut Ari, who asks, is it okay to eat sushi you bought at a gas station? I thought you guys might have some thoughts on this.
No way am I touching that sushi. You don't know how long it's been out there.
Why not? Fish is fish. You go right ahead.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A-Train has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Well, the Wizards shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. So on the floor for Washington, Michael Jordan is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Scott. Then there's Irving. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. The Bucks shooting 43% from the field. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough. They have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
No good from Valanciunas. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Great open look there. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
Irving kicks to Scott. Pass to Wembanyama. Nails the baby hook. Wembanyama's got 8.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
There's some defense for him. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. Pass to Green. Irving against Lillard. Middleton outside. Lopez a screen on Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Prince outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Scott. And finished off by Scott.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Middleton outside. Back to Lillard. They kick it out to Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Wembanyama. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Lopez against Wembanyama. Middleton outside. Pass to Prince. Here's Lillard. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 14 points.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Irving finds Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Prince outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Screen by Valanciunas. In the corner, it's Jordan. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Green. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Valanciunas with a screen on Middleton. The drive by Jordan. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Prince. Green left side. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Washington calls timeout. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters. Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
And Lillard kicks to Green. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Wembanyama outside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Middleton. Inside. And it's Lillard missing. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jordan drives in. Here's Wembanyama. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 15 points for Victor Wembanyama. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Prince outside. Lillard the pass to Middleton. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. From 3-point range. Middleton's got 7 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Sars checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bagley comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Poole subbed in for Irving. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28. And Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class. And I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
On deep, Trent. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Scott with the jam.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And Middleton kicks to Lillard. Kuzma pulls it in. Washington controlling the game. Now Poole. He's got 8. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. So you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Bagley with a screen on Trent. And then Scott slams it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's the Bucks now. Here is Lillard. He's got 18. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, hops. I got a little hops in my game, too.
Scott inside, defended by Trent. Here's Bagley. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Bagley's got 8.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Back to Lillard. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Bagley with a screen on Trent. The drive by Scott. Here's Bagley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
The Bucks shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Lillard finds Trent. Back to Lillard. Scott pulls it in. Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Bagley. over Trent. They get it back. Marvin Bagley again. 12 points for him.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Back to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Out to Kuzma. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Lillard missing. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the dunk by Scott.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Lopez, a screen on Poole. Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. Trent gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Bagley, no good. Well, the Bucks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Green dishes to Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Trent against Scott. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Portis, the pass to Middleton. Portis sets the pick for Middleton. Back to Portis. Launches a 3. Rebound, Washington.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Scott, good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Portis, a screen on Poole. Lillard from outside. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Scott. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Trent Jr. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He misses the free throw. A different look from Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Lillard. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 11.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Scott against Trent. The drive by Scott and stolen by Prince. From deep, Trent. That one misses. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Washington out in front, running away with this one. And we'll get going. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Green is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Portis in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Wizards shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's Kuzma. And the officials call over the bat. A little too aggressive there. Now, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Here's Scott, takes it inside.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Lillard against Poole. Lillard, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense overcommitting.
Bagley with a screen on Trent. Scott dishes to Bagley. Stolen by Prince. Over in the corner, Lillard. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Prince kicks to Lillard. Jacks up a three. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Scott the pass to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now. Now here's Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Off with the layup.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Prince kicks to Trent. Now a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
Green passes to Lillard. To the paint. Poked away. Rule with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Pass to Scott. The kick out to Poole. There's the drive. Lillard against Kuzma. The wing jumper off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Washington calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. Irving passes to Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Prince checked in for Milwaukee. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The Wizards have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Jordan dishes to Valanciunas. Out of bounds, Milwaukee. possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Luke. And Middleton subbed in for Trent. Middleton against Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Green. Good. And a nice assist from Prince.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Middleton against Scott. Valanciunas with a screen on Middleton. Here's Scott. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Scott's got 46 points.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Antetokounmpo against Valanciunas. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Green with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Prince's shot is good.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Scott kicks to Jordan. Wembanyama, a screen on Prince. A drive by Jordan. Wembanyama. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Green. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible. Boy, you look at the impact of Taurean Prince on the game. This guy making hustle plays on both sides, anticipation into opportunity. That is nicely done.
And another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. Irving passes to Valanciunas. Prince against Scott. Outside for Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Lopez. Bucks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Giannis outside. Prince against Irving. Lillard from outside. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got 6 assists in the game.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Scott connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Lillard outside. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Here's Irving. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, the big man has quite the presence inside. Jonas Valanciunas gets physical and draws the contact. He's got to stay aggressive.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so this punishment can appear a bit skewed. It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
Very
for sure.
exclusive.
He can really rise up.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Scott.
So how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. It's Prince on the wing, defended by Scott. Giannis outside. Goes up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Scott dishes to Valanciunas. He gets that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And it's Lillard missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Wembanyama, a screen on Prince. Scott kicks to Valanciunas. And he's good on the three ball. Valanciunas has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, this has been a bit of a showcase for Jonas Valanciunas, over and over, finding a way to get it done on the offensive end.
Jordan against Middleton. Shoots over Jordan. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for Washington.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in mid. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for A-Train.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Valanciunas with a screen on Prince. Here's Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Lillard outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, A-Train.